This is how to do a postural assessment on yourself. It works the same in other people. So march on one spot and stop. And then you start from the ground up. It's where it all begins. As you can see, my right foot is a little bit more externally rotated than the left, and it's a little bit forward as well. So that tells me that something is externally rotated, either the tibia, which has rotation, the femur. And if I'm standing normal, you can see this knee here is a little bit more in, and the tibia is externally rotated. The tibia rotates itself in the femur, so that my femur is internally rotated and my tibia is externally rotated to make the foot like that. So I would need to train external rotation of the femur and internal of the tibia to sort out this knee issue that's coming from the ground and the hip. So that it goes all up the chain. So you also look at the arches. So I can fit 3 fingers under. Usually it should be about 2. So I have a little bit of a high arch. So I would strengthen this range. If you have flat feet, then you want to tie a band here, pull it this way, so you're strengthening the arch like that. So I would need to do the opposite and strengthen this way. Eversion. So strengthen eversion for arch, strengthen eversion to flatten it out. Then yeah, you look at the knees to see what's happening. We just learned about that. Then you go up to the hips, use the ASIS, the hip bone here, and you see which one is higher. It feels like this one's a little bit higher, so that means my hips are angled like that. So I would need to sort that out by stretching the glute med. You figure out what's tight, what's weak. You can do some muscle testing. You can palpate, work on the core, release anything that's tight. Then you go up. You want to have like a straight line down the body so you can see whether the shoulders are tilted, the hips, the angle of the ribs, the rib flare. You're looking at the shoulders if they're internal here. You also look at the thumbs. So people with rounded shoulders have like internal thumbs. It can also come from the radius. So if my thumbs are in like this, but my shoulder's flat, then you know it's coming from the pronator muscles are tight, basically. So there's pronator quadratus and pronator teres. So you can pin and stretch in supination to the pronator teres. Sorry, pronator teres here, pronator quadratus here. And then that'll sort out the thumb issue. So you just do the opposite of whatever's making you go into that position to train it, to relieve it, to sort it out. And then yeah, the shoulders, figure out which one's higher, sort out the hips. That usually sorts out the shoulders as well. Releasing the tight stuff. And then check the neck, the chin. Is it twisted, laterally flexed, rotate it? And then you go to the side. So you're checking, is the ear over the shoulder? How's the sternum? Doing a self posture check, you can really just bring the ear over the shoulder. Make sure the sternum is pointing straight and not down. Squeeze the glutes and that'll bring the hips into the neutral position. Squeeze the quads and that'll bring the knees into the neutral position, and then you have a straight posture. Balanced. And then from the back, it's similar to the front with a different view, and you just use the PSIS as your measurement tool. Look at the scapula. Is it winging? Is it tipping, so the bottom's coming off? Look at the neck. Check out the neck hump. Check out the shoulders. See what needs more love. Which one is a little more internally rotated? Usually people are right-handed, so the right shoulder might be a little bit more internally rotated, so it'll need a little bit more work to stretch and open that. And once you get the gist of it, then you can start sorting everything out. And usually when you just go along the body, follow the tension, release what's tight, strengthen what's weak, connect with the breathing, open the things up that need to be, the body will align itself. So keep that in mind. Don't overcomplicate it, don't overthink it. Just allow your intuition to guide you to being able to sort yourself out and being able to help someone else because it's right. So trust yourself and do the work, and you're gonna have a lot of progress in whatever you're doing. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.